I love a margarita. I mean, who doesn't love a good margarita? Honestly, I'd even drink a kind of crappy one if you gave it to me. I've had way more margaritas than any other kind of cocktail, and it's not even close. But here's the crazy thing. I've never actually had a real margarita. Let me explain. So from a bartending point of view, the margarita is just a riff on a sidecar. The sidecar is cognac, Cointreau, and fresh lemon juice. To make a margarita, you swap out the cognac for tequila and the lemon for lime. And boom, you got yourself a margarita. But see, I've never actually had this cocktail. Well then what the heck have I been drinking all this time? The recipe I'm accustomed to is tequila, agave syrup, and lime juice. Now, if you do this recipe correctly, it's a damn fine drink. It's way better than any margarita mix you're going to buy, and it's a lot cheaper than using Cointreau. But it's basically a tequila daiquiri, not a margarita. So today, I'm going to compare these recipes head to head and see which one I like better. The specific recipe I'm following is from Spirits of Latin America by Ivy Mix, and the pictures and history alone in this book make it worth buying, not to mention all the recipes. She says to use a tequila of your choice, so I'm going to use, I'm going to try and pronounce this right, Partida Reserva Reposado. Anyway, I felt like a nicer tequila was appropriate for the taste-off. But let's start with the agave version, also called the Tommy's Margarita, because Julio Bermejo invented the recipe at Tommy's Mexican restaurant in San Francisco back when I was a little kid. Actually, no, let's prep the glasses first. Lime juice on the rim, dip in kosher salt, and add a large rock of clear ice and set aside. Now, Tommy's Margarita. I need a half ounce of agave nectar, 1 ounce of fresh lime juice, 2 ounces of tequila. For the classic margarita, I need a 1/4 ounce of simple syrup, 3/4 ounce of fresh lime juice, 3/4 ounce of Cointreau, and 1.5 ounces of tequila. I'll add a big rock of ice and some broken ice to each tin. Shake until nice and frosted, and pour into the prepared glasses. For garnish, I'll do a lime wheel split and perched on the rim for both cocktails. Looks like everybody's ready. Time for the fun part. All right, well, it is the moment of truth. Time to give these things a taste and find out which one I like better, find out which one is worth making. Yeah, I'm so excited about this. So I'm going to start with the Tommy's Margarita, and then we'll move on to the Classic Margarita and see what's what. Wish me luck. Cheers. Okay, first of all, that's really good. I'm just gonna leave it at that. It's delicious. It's a flavor I know so well. This tequila is worth every penny. Good stuff. All right, here goes nothing. My first proper margarita ever. Honestly, I'm a little bit scared. Okay, well, I think I got a little bit too much salt there, so I'm gonna try it again in the same spot, see if I can get less salt. Not what I was expecting. This one is a stronger agave flavor, and it doesn't taste like the agave nectar is like a different kind of flavor. It's the same kind of flavor as the tequila has, so they really just become one in the drink. But because you've got sort of two different ends of the spectrum on that flavor, it's very strong, very present. It's everything that I love about the margarita, that wonderful flavor of agave. This one is much more mild. It's not punch you in the face with flavor. You do get the orange from the Cointreau. It's very clean and very bright and refreshing. This is heavy and rich and dark, and I think I prefer this one. Obviously, I'm a lot more familiar with this one, and this one's way, way more expensive, but I like this one better. And so what I've seen is a common hybrid where you use agave syrup instead of simple syrup in a classic margarita. That I think is something I'm gonna try on my own, but for a head-to-head test, I wanted to sort of keep the waters from getting muddy. Let's go for a second round of tastes, and I'm gonna hit this one first this time. This one is so much sweeter. This one is dry and refined. I think that this one deserves an even stronger flavored tequila. I think there's room for it in the mix. This one is like candy by comparison. So now going back and forth, this one's still my preference, but this one's all highs, mids, no bass. This one, really rich, sweet, not a lot of the brightness. So I think in future, I'm gonna do a hybrid. I think that would probably be my preference. Of course, if you liked the video, hit the like button. If you didn't like the video, hit the dislike button. And either way, let me know why in the comments down below. My name is Luke, this is the Homemade Edition, and I hope to see you in the next video. Cheers.